Hey everybody, welcome back to Supercard. I just got back from work. It is 12:10. I got my glass of milk as always, which I feel like is becoming a gimmick. Which maybe that's good. So, Strong Style Ring Domination is coming up in about 2 hours and 46 minutes. So, we're gonna open this up. Is there a way that I can see through the card? Not really, unless I zoom in. So, if you haven't noticed by now, see this picture, like this question mark here, that shape of the person, that tells you it's a male. If you look at Survivor, that's the outline of a diva. That's what the divas look like if you don't have any. Same thing on the Ultra Rare card. So, the Survivor card is going to be a diva. On PC, like if you're using BlueStacks or whatever, you can kind of see through the card. So I think it's been revealed this is Sasha Banks. And we know Shinsuke Nakamura is the event card, so now I'm thinking this is going to be NXT stuff. So I'm thinking the WrestleMania card is going to be Neville because he was one of the NXT champions. There's no WrestleMania Bo Dallas. We just had a Finn Balor, so I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be the WrestleMania card. Like, we just had him as a thing. So, I'm thinking it's going to be Neville, if we're going to go with the theme of NXT people. If he's not the WrestleMania card for Ring Domination, he's going to be the WrestleMania card for Road to Glory. And now that I'm thinking about this, why is there, why do you play for the common card? There's a good chance, just even completing the card, that you're going to get about 6 of whatever that card is. So, I don't know why it's like that. So, good news for people who don't have Survivor Divas. You will be getting a Survivor Diva just by playing this event. And then, I'm excited for a Shinsuke Nakamura card. I didn't think they were going to make one of him so quickly. Just because, he's new to WWE, let's say. Like, Shinsuke's been around for a long time. He even wrestled Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar wrestled his, 2 matches in Japan? I don't even think he wrestled 2. I think he wrestled 1, and it was to win the IWGP Championship, which then led to lawsuits and stuff, so they don't really talk about that. But I was surprised to see that he's getting, not even just a normal card, an event card so quickly. We had the Sami Zayn one for Ring Domination last year. For the first WrestleMania Ring Domination card was Sami Zayn, who I think had wrestled on Raw before. Maybe it was, they did like an NXT showcase match on Raw once, like before one of the takeovers. I think Neville was champion. They did like a tag team match or something. And I think Sami Zayn was there. But other than that, we hadn't actually seen Sami Zayn before, unless you watch NXT, so he got an event card. Shinsuke has wrestled at the TakeOver event, WrestleMania, and I don't really watch NXT on TV or on the network or whatever, so I don't, but I read the spoilers, so I do keep up with what's happening in NXT. And I know Shinsuke had a couple matches, but I don't know if those have aired yet. Maybe they have. They must have. Otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. Because otherwise you're just going to have a bunch of, confused kids going, who is this, Shinsuke guy? This is a card game pretty much tailored to younger people. But then, if you got people like me, who are in their 20s, people like Biggie Dude, who I believe is 43. I think he is. I could be wrong with that. I probably am. I believe he's around there, and he's one of the most recognized people for this game. That's a game that is pretty much considered for kids, but then majority of your audience is hardcore WWE fans. I'm not gonna get into the argument, oh, wrestling fan, WWE fan, they're different. Whatever. Wrestling is wrestling, and WWE is a different kind of wrestling. So, I am excited for the Shinsuke card. He does tag with Andre the Giant, so we've already got a tag team for King of the Rings. I'm not going to be using them as a tag team at the beginning because I can now, if I wanted to, use all 3 solo slots with event cards now. I can use Andre, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura, and I could just fill up the tag teams with WrestleMania pros. Some people will be using the event cards as a tag team right away, which will guarantee you're going to win that match, but not guarantee your other matches. Like, you're not going to win any of the solos because you don't have the event cards in there. I've got 3 in there. 3 games have been played, so let's go to this. Okay. Oh, my heart was beating for, like, really hard for a second. This guy I'm not sure if I can beat, so as long as I take the first game, I'm happy. Winning the first game, I think, is the most important one. Because if you lose the first one, you gotta win 2 in a row. If I got lucky with winning that first one, I've got 2 games to get lucky. It's not so much I lost the first one, I'm like, okay, I need to get really lucky 2 games in a row. Now I just need to get lucky 1 more time. And I will be making it into the finals, so that means about 15 minutes? No, about an hour and 15 minutes from when Ring Domination starts, I will be able to claim my reward. I don't know if I'll still be awake at that point. I probably will, just because, like, I'm stupid with staying awake. Especially when I should be up earlier in the days. Because I don't think I spoke about it in the last video. I'm in a new department at work now. At least one of the places that I work at. So, I've been a patient transporter for the last 3 years. I've been building up my hours of seniority. Like it doesn't matter how long I've been there. I could have been there for 10 years, but I've only worked 2 shifts. Whereas the guy who started a week earlier, like 1 week ago, has worked 4 shifts. They've got more hours than me. They're more senior than me. So I've been building up my hours over the last 3 years in portering. Now, so whenever a job comes up, you apply for it. Whoever has the most hours gets the job. It's the most senior person gets the job. So there was a posting for part-time environmental services, which is, it's housekeeping. It's cleaning patient rooms, moving garbages, stuff like that. So I applied for that job, and I ended up getting it. I'm the most senior person that applied for it. So I start that in a couple of weeks, and, like, you can build up so many hours in this department compared to the one I'm in now, because we don't really get as many sick calls in my department, because there's like 15 of us that come in throughout the day. Not even 15, I think it's like 12. So it's 12 people that come in throughout the day. For housekeeping, there's over 60 people that come in one day. So that means there's more people that will call in sick. And then, so it comes down the list, it gets to me, I can pick up that shift, I can go in and work. I don't really do much with my time anyways, if I'm not working. Like, I'll work like 6 days in a row, and I'll have 5 days off. And then for those 5 days off, I'm like, what do I do? I don't really know what to do. And believe me, the housekeeping department is always calling people to come in for shifts because they're short for shifts. So I figure, you know what? I can build up a lot of hours in this now. That's great. I can even start getting more money from this now because I'm going to be working more. You work more, you get more money. A lot of my friends at the hospital are in housekeeping as well, so it kind of works out for me. It's not something I can just screw around and do nothing when I'm there. I have to do work. It's what I'm paid to do. But it's good that the people I'm friends with are in that department as well. I'll still see the people that I worked with in portering, but it's going to be weird, not going in and seeing them every day. On my break time, going into our lunchroom and then there's everyone I've worked closely with for the last 3 years. So it is going to be strange transferring departments, but you know what? We'll see how it goes. It's I get to learn a brand new part of the hospital. I get to see the other side of how things work there. I know the portering side, now I get to see the housekeeping side of it. And let's open up this game recap. Let's see how we did here. So, yeah. I wasn't going to win that. I moved my teams around. Okay. Good thing it was toughness because, well, yeah. I'd moved my tag team around so that they were compatible like that. Yeah, well, I guess I still would have won. It didn't really matter. I would have won anyways even if these divas weren't right, because I would have won this one. I would have lost this one, but I won that and I won that. It would have been 3-2. I'm actually not going to change my team around, thinking maybe he won't. But I am going to refill the energy of everyone. Basically, what I need to happen is both tag team matches get called, because there's no way I'm going to lose those. I win every tag team match against this guy. Doesn't matter what he does. So that's kind of what I want to happen, is tag team match happens, both of them, so I end up winning, and then what was I going to say? I'll switch these two around, actually, just in case. Because that power charisma from the Cena really scared me. Because that could be enough to actually beat my team. Like, what's the tag team? Yeah, there was a good chance I would have lost that, actually. If my Christian didn't proc. So that's scary. But we've won the first game. That's good. Let's see what happened in this game. I don't really care about this. So yeah, I would have won that if I was playing against this person. Yeah, his Andre is fully leveled up, so I can't beat that. But other than that, this team seems pretty standard. Man, this seems like an easier matchup on that side of the bracket. I didn't want this person to end up against me. It was like a 4-way tie for 4th place. 4th and 5th. I didn't want this person because he beat me every time, even though I was fully energized. And he ended up against me. When I saw this guy beat him 2 straight, I'm like, holy crap, there's a good chance I might not win this. But we won the first game. That's the important one. And, yep, I'm going to go see my friend now. I'm going to go to Denny's. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Please take care.